What's up guys? So as some of you may have been aware, it was April the 1st recently and it was new release day, and we managed to get the Land Rover Classic Defender 90. It is a 2,336 piece build. I'm really excited for this build, to be honest with you. I've seen mixed reviews on it, but I think that building all this brickwork instead of having Technic panels, I think it's going to be awesome. So anyway, let's get straight into the build. So let's take a look inside the box and see what have we got. Is it bags or is it boxes? Oh, lots of bags. Base plate. That seems really weird for a vehicle. Is that it? Nope, it's still going. Wow. Wowee. Bag 9 finished. Start the roof. Top of the roof there. Let's get on with bag 10. Let's go. Numbers bag, but we have got 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 numbered bags, and a bag with tyres. We've got the base plate, and then we've got the envelope of instructions. So let's get cracked on with bag 1. I'm going to do bag 1 in a time-lapse build, and yeah, we'll just keep going through them bag by bag. I just thought, quick look at the instruction booklet before we get into the build. It is a one book build, totaling 306 pages, and one little sticker or decal sheet. I believe there's bits that we can take off and add on. I don't know, we'll figure that out as we go. Let's go. So that is the end of bag 1, and that was super fun. I absolutely love these little accessories. So we've got the opening up toolbox, which I think is fantastic. We've got, it's not a jack, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a speed jack, isn't it? And then that locks in its different height positions, which again is brilliant. Jerry cans look amazing. I don't know how many parts go into these, but an awful lot of parts. But again, great result. I'm not sure what that is, the bit that goes on the side of the truck, I know. And then we've got the different tools there, and then finally the engine, which again I think is so detailed for you know, a brick built engine. Everything's just on hinges, which then with using hot dogs, I mean, how cool. Yeah, so that's it for the end of bag 1. So let's get cracked on with bag 2 and see what we have for that. So that's the end of bag 2, ready to start bag 3. We've managed to get the sort of base of the chassis in. I presume this is where the doors are going to be running against, and we've got the arms supporting in for the suspension. I am really excited to see the suspension when it's all running. Anyway, bag 3, let's go. So that was the end of bag 3. We've managed to create the front end with the grille and a bit of the bumper, and the rear section, guessing that's going to be the back bit you can put stuff in. Let's get on to bag 4. So that is the end of bag 4. Some awesome work on the interior. It's looking really cool. The details are great. You've got the 2 gear sticks, gear levers. You've got all the pedals in there. The presumably what will be working steering wheel that links through to the gears. Some nice interesting connections on this part, and then we've got the little glove box which is open. It's got the phone in there and the start of the seats. So yeah, let's get on to bag 5. Wow, so this is really starting to look good now. I'm absolutely in love with this build. That was the end of bag 5 finished. We've managed to build more of the grille, finishing the grille, forming the opening for the bonnet, as well through making the wings, and the wings look great. Got really good parts usage with these little bits here to form the lights. And they look really good, and I just love the way that this is brick built, and it just comes together. It's so smooth, the lines are really good. But anyway, let's get stuck in, straight into bag 6. Let's go. So end of bag 6, and we have some doors. They are so cool. They're super thick. You can just see that we've got full brick thick. Well, these thingy bricks, and then we've got another plate and then tile on that. So they're nice and thick. Really good quality doors. It looks really awesome. Got the massive windshield on there. So it's looking really good. Let's get on with bag 7. Bag 7 is now complete, and we've built all the sort of back box, wheel arch cover, the actual wheel arch, back seating, and the rear door. It is really coming together. I'm enjoying this build so much. Let's get into bag 8.
But we got tired. There's nothing left to do but to say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you.
That is the end of bag 8. We got the other wheel arch put in and the backs of the seats with the headrests. So it's looking good. Now it's ready to start the back cab and bag 9. Let's go.
Back when I met you, we were like
Bag 9 finished. Start the roof. Top of the roof there. Let's get on with bag 10. Let's go.
look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line.
So we have reached the end of bag 10, and this is what we've created using bag 9 and bag 10. That is the back section. Just clipping that on there. There we go. Look at that. And then from the back, this is so heavy now. So cool. I'm absolutely in love with this. There we go. So they join together them doors, and yeah, I think that's joined together, I think. That's so cool. Wow. Right, let's get on with bag 11.
We were holding on to something that we both know couldn't work.
So we reached the end of bag 11. We've got a rolling chassis. That's a bit more than a chassis now though. Let's pop the roof. We've got steering. It's very slow, unresponsive steering. That's what I'd expect from an old Land Rover. Probably a new one too. But yeah, looking really good. We've got the spare wheel on the back. And I have just popped the number plate on as well, which is the very beginning of bag 12. But speaking of bag 12, let's get on with it. So we've just added the turbo diesel engine in, and at the very beginning, if you remember, we built the V8 engine. I'm going to keep the turbo diesel in because I prefer the look of it, and now we need to decide what bonnet we're going to build and what accessories we're going to add. And I'm going to go with the look that is on the box, so it has all the accessories on it, and it has the I think it's the sleek version B bonnet. I will yeah, I'll double check that, but I think that's what it is. Let's crack on. So I've built the bonnet. Let's just go ahead and clip that on. Perfect. Look at it now. Wow. This is so cool. And I believe that lifts up, and I think, is it something to do with that? Not sure if I've got that right, but that pops it up. We'll come back to that anyway. Right, we'll do another time lapse of building the racking now, and that is bag 13. Let's go. That's the main framework built. That is the end of bag 13. Straight in bag 14. Let's go. So that's the end of bag 13 and 14 all done. What an amazing roof rack. The way it just clips on so easily, and it's so strong as well. Really good build. Very repetitive, but you know, really good result. Right, straight in bag 15. First off, made two of these. These are the steps, so let's see if we can get them clipped into position. There we go. Nice. Repeat that on the other side. Let's get into the next step. So as you just see, we just built the front bumper and the winch, and that is it all finished. I've added on all of the accessories. We've got the tyre on the front, we've got all the tools, and then in the roof rack we've got the toolbox, the jack and the jerry cans, and this is just an amazing build. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's got so many details. It's really hard to capture just how, well, in my opinion, how good it really is. But this has been super fun to build. I haven't got too much to say about it, as we've spoken about things as we've gone along with the build. But this is it, all finished. If you're considering getting it, I personally highly recommend it. It's been fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this speed build, and that's it from me for now. I shall see you on the next one, guys.